have a consultant at the beginning of this process that follows data prospectively versus going back retrospectively and looking at it? Is that something that we would have to get approval?
That is something that would require funding. I'm not necessarily sure that would be required at this point, because if you have read through that, a number of the pitfalls that occurred for their implementation, we've already avoided, you have already discussed, and the legislation has already contemplated. Similar to the way this discussion has evolved, we have avoided issues similar to Maryland and Florida that they ran into. And so I'm not sure that we are in a position that that would be necessary, but if you wanted to move forward with that, we would need to likely request funding from a source that's already in existence through the budgeting process for this fiscal year.
What's the ballpark budget you would need on something like that?
I could not even begin to tell you how much a consultant would ask for to provide that prospectively or ongoing.
Is there a way to look up other states and see?
How much it costs? Because I just think that, I don't know how much this costs to do this analysis, but like you said, we have avoided a lot of the pitfalls, you can tell, because we've discussed them a lot.
We can look into whether that information from other states is available, whether that's something that's
Or if other
disposable.
states did it.
How many other states did. As I believe you'll notice in Arizona, they had a pure lottery. And a lot of the recurring issues came from security, which there weren't any true-ups on the front end to ensure they were going to be able to. And so some of those concerns may be less, but we'll look into whether other states have started with one and whether any of the other states are able to share with us what sort of costs were associated with that.
Second question is, did we ever get an opinion from the AG's office on travel or?
The last I looked at the recently released opinions from the Attorney General's office, they had not issued an opinion yet on the travel request. It has been submitted, however, there was not one released when I checked yesterday.
Here's one thing on a consultant. Don't we have to go through the RFP process?
Yes, there would be requirements to go through an RFP or RFQ process to bid out for one that would meet the requirements under state law.
What's RFP?
It's a request for
Yeah.
Okay.
or request for qualification. I mean,
That's the
it's all
RFQ is the
state.
request for qualifications, the RFP is the request for proposals. Our wonderful coworkers from the Office of State Procurement would once again grace you with their presence, and we would go through the process of establishing that if need be.
RFA is request for application.
Okay, so if we want to
Different,
consult,
yeah.
just, yeah.
Yeah, so they would have to
process
bid, I guess, like a bid.
Are there minimums if it's not over a certain amount? How,
There are, however, that's not an area I would feel comfortable immediately answering. Similar to the physicians here on the panel, I have my specialties, and I don't want to kind of take a wild guess at someone else's specialty instead of referring them to that specialist. But I can follow up with you by tomorrow on what those are.
because I believe
There's a no-bid procedure for certain components, but
professional services.
for certain professional services, and I don't know those breakdowns immediately, so I will email that to the chair tomorrow.
Talking about sole source, just,
I mean, I don't know of any consultants that do this kind of work, but it's just something to think about that, you know, they had to, you know, if you have someone that knows, they know what you want to look for.
I am sure after this discussion that a number of us will all receive information from consultants who are in that business who would be
Okay,
glad to
okay.
respond to any RFP.
Okay,
Marijuana consultants always think of either Cheech and Chong or.
so we will have some that are interested.
All right.
Thank you.